Following a major incident at Clutha Vaults last night at about 10:30 involving the East Scotland helicopter, we can now confirm that the number of fatalities involved in this incident has risen to 8. 3 of these 8 fatalities were found within the helicopter under our colleagues, the helicopter crew. The remaining 5 people were found within the building. 14 people remain seriously injured in Glasgow Hospital and have been cared for by health colleagues there. A major investigation is underway by the police under the direction of the Crown Office of Property and Fiscal Service and by the Air Accident Investigation Branch. Together with colleagues from Scottish Fire and Rescue and Scottish Ambulance Service, 3 Scotland officers are working to rescue and recover within the premises behind us. Everyone's thoughts and condolences are with the family and friends of those who have died and those who are injured. This is a complex and ongoing rescue operation. It will not be a quick operation. It's a very complicated and indeed dangerous scene. I pay tribute to those people in the emergency service who are working in and around the scene. I'd also like again to commend the courage of the people in Glasgow who, heedless of their own safety, took action last night at the time of the incident. And many acts of kindness we've seen since. Particularly I've been asked to mention the fact that many of the rescue workers are grateful to the Holiday Inn Express, the nearby hotel that's thrown open its doors to provide food and shelter to the rescue staff as they go about their job. We are dealing with a very sensitive investigation and operation here. It will go on for many days yet. I'd like to finally repeat my thanks to colleagues of the Scottish Fire and Rescue Service, the Scottish Ambulance Service, everybody working in the health sector to help those who've been injured, to my own office and staff who on a difficult day have performed particularly well. Thank you.
This is news that everybody today has been both dreading and expecting. Our hearts go out to everyone who has been bereaved. It is impossible to imagine the grief and loss that they are experiencing, but they should know that the thoughts and prayers of everyone across the city and across Scotland are with them at this unimaginably difficult time. Our thoughts are also with those who remain injured in hospital. We all hope and pray that those who have suffered injuries make a full and speedy recovery. I also want to join the Chief Constable in paying tribute to all of the emergency services who have been working so hard since the incident last night and will continue to work hard through tonight and into tomorrow. I have had the opportunity of seeing at first hand some of the operation that is underway. Police Scotland are not just dealing with a very complex incident, they are also dealing with the loss of colleagues, which makes this situation all the more difficult for them, and I want to place on record my thanks and the thanks of the Scottish Government to them, also to Scottish Fire and Rescue and to the Ambulance Service and the National Health Service who are dealing with those who are injured. Our thoughts and gratitude are with all of those in the emergency services who continue to work in what, as the Chief Constable has just described, is an extremely sensitive and complex accident site. Lastly, I would also echo Chief Constable's words about the people of Glasgow. think we were all moved last night with the way in which those who were in and around the scene did everything possible to help, and the outpouring of concern and kindness today, I'm sure will be a comfort to those affected in the days and weeks to come. But for now, this remains a very complex situation, and my thoughts and the thoughts of all of us are with those bereaved and those who are continuing to work hard on this rescue and recovery operation.
This is heartbreaking news from the very centre of Glasgow, and the people of Glasgow are praying for and doing everything that they can to support the families of those most directly affected by this tragedy. On behalf of the people of Glasgow, I'm exceptionally grateful to the Chief Constable, to the Scottish Government, and to all emergency services, and to all the council staff who have, without any consideration to themselves, have volunteered to come out and are working around the clock to do everything that they can to help in these circumstances. But above all, I'm proud of the people of Glasgow. When there is trouble and people need assistance, the people of Glasgow head towards those situations. The motto of the City of Glasgow, the branding, is "People make Glasgow," and that was at no time better demonstrated than last night and in the period since. The thoughts and prayers of the people of Glasgow are with all affected, and our gratitude for all the emergency services will live on.
I would also like to add my own personal sympathies and condolences to all those that have been affected or bereaved by this very tragic incident. I'd like to place on record my own gratitude to the people of Glasgow who came along last night and assisted the emergency services in what was an extremely challenging situation. Nobody expects on a Friday night for a helicopter to come down on top of a pub where people are socialising and relaxing in the month before Christmas. And it really is a heartfelt thanks to everybody that got involved last night to assist their fellow citizens. I would also like to pay particular tribute to all of my colleagues across the emergency services and also within the local authorities. As some of the previous speakers have already mentioned, this is a very challenging, a very complex and a very difficult rescue situation. And the Scottish Fire and Rescue Service will remain here throughout, working with their colleagues to ensure that we do everything we possibly can to recover the casualties and to rescue if that is appropriate. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I echo the sentiments of the Scottish Ambulance Service, paying their particular condolences and thoughts with all those affected by this tragic incident in Glasgow from last night and continuing to today and onwards. Since the brief this earlier on today, I can confirm that the Scottish Ambulance Service Special Operations Response Team, paramedics within this team, do train frequently and my College of Particular Fire and Rescue Services about gaining access to casualties in very challenging environments, have done exactly that. But as a result of that, I can confirm that those clinical assessments of those casualties, we were able to pronounce life extinct of those 8 victims. We will maintain a presence here. We are still in the rescue phase. We will maintain that presence here, and we will do so throughout that period of time. One other piece for reassuring the public of Scotland, please, as a mark of respect and reassurance for our staff who join our police helicopter crews and work in the ambulance helicopters at our Glasgow and Inverness bases, we have rested those staff today and put contingency arrangements in place. So should patients across Scotland need care assets, we will continue to do so, and we will be bringing those resources back onto line later on this evening and tomorrow morning.
Sir,